You.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, thank you all for being here today. I greatly appreciate you, Your Honor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you were hit on the head by a golf ball while playing golf, there's little that can be done legally speaking. We all understand that. When you set foot on a golf course, you accept all risks that can occur. However, if you are standing in your own house, your own home, a house you worked for, you paid for, you built your family in, you live in, a home that you go to find solace, peace, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, your family eats here, you sleep here. This is your safe space. Now, let's say you are... You are in your own house, ladies and gentlemen, and you are hit on your head by a golf ball in your house. That is such a different matter. Now, my client, Mr. Shire Bonneville here, she is a homeowner of Green Acres Development. She's suing the developer here, Marla.
I object, Your Honor. She cannot point.
Yes, she can. What is wrong with this court already? Where y'all look at these lawyers from? She cannot point.
Now, my client is suing the developer because a stray golf ball hit him while he was inside his own house.
Huh?
Inside her own house. Green Acres Development, the defendant here, they claim that Mrs. Bonneville's injury is complete fabrication and is designed to harass them. Here is what my client has to say.
My name is Tashawa. My name is Tashawa Bonneville. 2 years ago, I bought my first home in Green Acres Development. My home is one of 60 homes surrounding a private 9-hole golf course. Home buyers were invited to join the golf club, which was to be a private recreation center for the housing development.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, during its first year, very few people joined the golf club. The club then realized it would have to go out of business if more people didn't show up. Now, so in order to announce it would change its policies and open the club to the general public. To accommodate its plans, the club added an additional 9 holes, clearing the trees near Ms. Bonneville's property, her property, which she paid for, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. Bonneville was very upset. Could you blame her? I don't think so. When she had purchased her home, she could sit on her patio, right, overlooking the wooded land, barely seeing any golf courses from the distance. When the new golf course was built, trees had been cleared, and she could now see the 6th tee within 50 yards from her patio, a patio where she used to sit and enjoy in peace, great peace. Before building the new course, Green Acres assured Mrs. Bonneville that it would be designed so that all the golf shots would point away from her property. But it said nothing about the view, besides seeing the 6th hole from her patio. Now, Mrs. Bonneville complained when her windows were open, the constant chattering of golfers could be heard inside her house. Nobody wants to be home and hear a lot of strangers talking late at night or early in the morning. Your home is your safe space. So she was feeling violated. Now, I'm so dramatic. I love it. Now, Mrs. Bonneville was very angry, and she tried to get the Greenville Acres to move the 16. Ms. Bonneville claimed that the noises of the golfers calling for their caddy caused her mental distress And ladies and gentlemen, we're going through tough times these days. Mental illness is not a joke. It's not something we play with. One must feel safe both mentally and physically in their hearts, in their homes, as much as possible. She felt she was in danger of bodily harm from these golf balls. And one day, Ms. Bonneville's predictions came true. As she was in her den, hanging an expensive mirror, ladies and gentlemen, we work hard for our money and the things that we own and buy. She worked for this mirror. She bought this mirror with her own money she sweat for. She was hanging it in a golf ball. Pew! Through the window. Through the window. Hitting her on the head. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine you're hanging up a window, a new mirror you just got, and a golf ball come and hit you in your head, in your house. She lost grip on the mirror, and it crashed onto the mantle and fell to the floor. Besides her injury, the mirror was completely shattered. The mantle was also heavily damaged. Mrs. Bonneville has sued Green Acres for her pain and suffering and for the cost to replace the broken mirror and replace the mantle. She further claims that the accident is proof of the unsafe location of the 6T and demands that Green Acres rebuild it further away from her house. Could you blame her? She's been hit upside the head. They didn't tell her this was going to happen. She was betrayed. Now, Exhibit A. Where's Exhibit A? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Your Honor, I would like to submit evidence. Exhibit A, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you will. Exhibit A. If you will look at Exhibit A, I'm coming through. Yes. Exhibit A and Exhibit B, ladies
Your
and
Honor,
gentlemen.
this is not the report.
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel had our evidence has been discussed in a prior meeting due to trial today.
Your Honor, it's not in my notes. Therefore,
Your Honor,
I request that
permission
it
to approach the
dismiss.
bench. Permission to approach the bench. Come on, counsel.
Ricky, you need to go on yourself and approach the bench.
This is, yes, Exhibit A and B.
Give her one. The defense, because they're tripping.
Exhibit A and B, Your Honor.
Which one is supposed to be on the front of the judge? Because you go in front of the judge. You know when, you know the first?
No, he's not. Oh. Approach the bench, Your Honor.
Yeah, you go.
Permission to approach the bench. Ricky, you approach the bench.
Yeah.
Before all evidence was admitted, we had agreed to this case that this is what we were going to submit. So they already knew the evidence. So
They got theirs now. It was under the papers. They missed it. It's there.
They missed it. It was there. Your Honor, permission to continue. Thank you, Your Honor. All right,
A
ladies
and B.
and gentlemen of the jury.
Yeah,
Ladies and
that's it.
gentlemen, Exhibit A, if you will,
My
everyone
bad.
please look at Exhibit A on the evidence that has been given. Exhibit A here, it shows the inside of Mrs. Bonneville's broken heart. But most importantly, it shows the inside of her den and the broken mirror. Here you see from the broken window, you can note the path that the ball even took. If you pay attention here in Exhibit A, you can see the path that the golf ball had traveled and took. It directly crossed the mirror that was being combed here. So it came through the window, outside, by the 6T, which was not supposed to be there, and it hit her mirror. Now, Exhibit B, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Your Honor. Exhibit B is a photograph of Mrs. Bonneville. She looks different. She has surgery. Excuse the picture. In the photograph, this is 2 days after the accident. Jury number 5. dark circles around her eyes. This injury took more than 2 weeks to heal, ladies and gentlemen. Now imagine this was you inside your home, your house, your safe place, your quiet place, your money that you're investing, and you're abused and violated. How would you feel? I ask that the jury, Your Honor, that you make the right decision here today, and you give my client the justice that she deserves, because nobody should be violated and feel unsafe in their own homes. Thank you. The defense rests. Prosecution rests.
Prosecution.
Well. First of all, I'd like to welcome you. Well, first, let's start off with, no one told the plaintiff to own the house near the golf course.
Objection, Your Honor. The new golf course was built after my client had purchased the house because they needed money.
They claim that it's, I claim that it's impossible for this accident to occur. They stated that Ms. Bonneville, you saying they, I'm the they in here, right?
Somebody didn't study the case.
No, they.
They said they also state that Thompson has repeatedly threatened the management. We're the they. We stated that she has threatened us, the management.
Right.
All right, sorry. Start over.
Have you gotten down to the?
No.
Okay.
Ms. Bonneville, go sit back.
Juror excused for potty duty.
The management of my business. And that's not right.
Objection, Your Honor. They have no evidence of my client ever making any kind of threats. There's nothing formal that has been written.
We have posted a guard near Ms. Bonneville's house.
Unlawful surveillance.
I believe that this was staged for the stolen purchase and the fact that she was bothering my club.
Objection, Your Honor. This is hearsay. She is.
I have proof
leading
here.
The jury. This is hearsay. Your
From
Honor.
Exhibit C.
She's leading the jury.
That it's impossible for the golf ball to go through the window because the sixth hole is nowhere near the plaintiff's house. As you can see in the diagram,
I didn't get another one.
the sixth tee
I need another one.
is not near the plaintiff's house. The plaintiff's house is up the street, around the corner, and around the block
Not around the corner, Your Honor.
from the sixth tee. Because of the direction of the hole, it will be highly unlikely for the golfer to drive the ball into Ms. Bonneville's window. I claim that Ms. Bonneville had purposely faked the accident because she just want money. And the window, she was so small to lift it up, so it just fell on the ground. And she just had to find an excuse.
Objection, Your Honor.
Your defendant
She
is
is
just.
leading.
She coming.
She's leading the jury. She's giving them false information, Your Honor.
They claim
This is defamation.
there was no witness to the accident. So how do we know the truth?
Hospital
Are we
records, Your Honor.
listening to one person? Or are you guys going to hear what I have to say as well?
Order in the court.
I'm going to let my client speak.
Hello, everyone. one day ever since the new course was built, Tashara has been telephoning our office complaining about the noise. Tashara also complained she would occasionally see a golfer in her backyard looking for a stray ball and trespassing on her property. Thank you.
Now, I hope you guys listen in my defense. It's impossible for that golf ball to go through Ms. Bonneville's window. Now, we request that the court dismiss all the charges, and we ask that Ms. Bonneville stop threatening and bothering the club and the golfers. Thank you.
Okay, we have just heard the case of the dangerous golf ball. We must decide the merit of Tashara Bonneville claims. Be sure to carefully examine the evidence and exhibits A, B, and C. Could a golfer on the CC have accidentally driven a ball through Tashara's window? Or did she stage the accident to dramatize?